Hi Nitisha, hi Sonika.
Hi Nitu. Hi Nitisha.
Hello, everyone.
Let's wait for a couple of moments and then we'll start.
So, Kathy, it looks like you are speaking, but we couldn't hear.
Can you hear me now? Yeah, okay.
Yes. So good afternoon, everybody. Let's start our event. In the meanwhile, participants still can join us. So first of all, thank you so much for joining us on a weekend. I know it's difficult to wake up early. That's why we put a little bit late on the schedule. I am a late riser, so I can't wake up early. So thank you so much, people who joined us today. So, Khyati, let's start the event.
Sure. Thank you everyone for joining us in. Let me share my screen. I hope you can see, right?
Yes, we can.
Hello and welcome everyone to Salesforce Women in Tech Group Kolkata and Salesforce Women in Tech Group Jaipur. We have collaborated for this event, which represents women and their uniqueness. It's called We Can Do It. A very quick introduction about me. My name is Kathy Mehta. I am leading Salesforce Women in Tech Group Kolkata. I am a Salesforce developer and a marketing champion. I was featured on Salesforce blog for my outreach work. I run a podcast named as Salesforce Orbits with Kathy, and I've also led multiple initiatives in India. We have Neetu Bansal with us. Neetu, over to you.
Yeah, thank you so much, Kathy. And yes, warm welcome. This is a collaborative event of Jaipur Women in Technology and Kolkata Women in Technology. So just to let you know that we have collaborated for a big reason. We will be revealing that very soon, why we have collaborated and what is the reason behind it. But before that, yes, let me introduce myself. Maybe most of you already know about me. So my name is Neetu Bansal. I am a Salesforce MVP. I am among the first women who became the MVP in India. And I am working as a technical architect in one of the big four company. I'm leading the Jaipur Women Technology Group, which is again one of the first group who started this initiative. And we had the biggest number of audience when we first inaugurated our event. Other than that, I have been coordinating or I have been contributing to several other events that's happening in India or throughout India. I am one of the co-founder of Jaipur Developer Fest as well. I got featured in Times of India for all my contributions that I have done for Salesforce, for helping out all the communities. I have been a part of Journey to Salesforce and developer weekends, whatever we have organized so far, working with the Salesforce Developer Relationships team. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Neetu. Stay tuned for the amazing surprise that we are going to reveal at the end. Right. So meanwhile, we also have a contest. You can share your learnings and thoughts and tag us. These are the handles and the hashtags. You can use this and just share your thoughts. What do you think about this meeting? So we have two amazing women from our community, Natisha and Sonika, with us. So we are waiting to hear your inspiring journeys, how Salesforce helped you. So I will not waste much of the time here, and over to you, Natisha.
Thank you very much. First of all, thank you very much, everyone, for being here today. It means a lot to me as a woman. We all meeting up and discussing and talking about, women, right? Embracing the womanality in us. If to introduce myself, I'm Nitisha Jukaredi. I'm a part of APAC Developer Relations team at Salesforce, which is in fact a part of Team Trailhead. And I lead and own the program called Journey to Salesforce Ecosystem. And that's a part of our, team initiatives that we do. We do many initiatives, and it's a part of one of the initiatives that we have taken up. And I am proudly named as the mother of Journey to Salesforce. So the reason I say mother of Journey to Salesforce is because mother takes care of their kids, and uh, and there's a lot of womanality in someone naming someone or calling someone the mother. And I would say the purest form of love is mother, right? So it means the same to me. It means, the same to everybody, right? So talking of mother, I am a woman. I'm a mother of two, and I'm married, and and I've lived in US before. I'm living in India right now. And the reason I mention about living in US is because as a Western country, approach towards a woman is different, and approach towards a woman in India is different. And coming from US to India, I did see there are a lot of cultural differences in how a woman is treated in India versus US, right? Is it right or wrong? I don't know. I think both the ways, it's okay to me. The reason being, I'm working for this prestigious and a very very popular equality, a company which takes equality very seriously, right? So I haven't noticed any difference as such when it comes to my professional life. So I'm really proud that I'm working in an organization like Salesforce, which takes equality not just as a value but as a pride, um, you know as something that they own, and take seriously, right? So um why how do I feel working for a company like this? Or how do I feel like, um how do I feel as a woman working for a company, tech industry? So basically it is like Salesforce actively takes many initiatives, gives a lot of training, talks about equality openly. And when I say equality, it is not just for women. There are so many groups in this world that have to be taken seriously and have to be given an equal right. So Salesforce not only just embraces women, but it also embraces many, many groups. And in fact, for Salesforce, everybody is equal. And coming back to talking about the mother doesn't care if a daughter or mother doesn't care care about the gender of a person, the child, I mean. Mother cares about how many children she has. Mother doesn't care about if the child is a boy or a girl, if the child is a trans, if a child is anything else. For her, for her, everyone is a child. Daughter or a son comes later. So just like that, Salesforce realizes that every person is equal before putting their genders, or their economic status, or their all of these before people. They do not put all of these things before people. For them, people are people. Everybody is equal. So for the same reason, I haven't noticed any difference in any difference in my professional life after coming back from US, because I've been embraced as a person I am, rather than a woman, or rather than someone who comes from a particular background or a community or whatever it is, right? I'm not recognized for my religion. I'm not recognized for my gender. I'm not recognized for my economic status. I am recognized for who I am, what my skills are, and what I do, and what I am proud of, and not what gender I am. Um, so I would say I'm very, very proud that I'm working for an organization like Salesforce, which actively works on equality, which actively advocates equality. And for the same reason, I really appreciate all these beautiful ladies out here for inviting me today to talk about myself and how I feel about being a woman in tech. And a quick fact, I am from Devrel, and Devrel has 10 people in it, and 7 people, has 7 employees who are full-timers, like who work for Salesforce, and I'm the only woman. And the reason being, I mean, see, I was like, why am I the only woman? And I started digging into details, and Salesforce actively works on equality, and how can it be like just one woman versus 6 other men, right? So I investigated and dig deeper and understood that there are certain things in India which have to be actively worked upon. Like, most of the women, they get educated, they get married. Some lose interest in working. Some cannot work because of communal reasons. So, which is why women in India need that push, need that help from another woman and also a man. It doesn't matter who is helping them, but they need a little push because of so many cultural things that we face. Some women, I've heard stories about some women who are like toppers in their college, who excel more than, who excel in their education, who excel at work, but probably have to stop working because they are married, or stop working because they have kids, or cannot proceed with their careers because of their cultural background. So in India especially, I think all these women need a little push, and all these women need a little help, which is why Devrel has only one woman versus so many men, because of cultural problems, not because not because women are any less, right? So, which is why I would actively advocate for all of you women to help each other. And all the men out here, see, there may be so many men who joined this group as well, I mean, joined this meeting today, so many men as well, to give that helping hand and give that push to all the women, not only in technology, but all the women who are out there, who are seeking to work and get a career. So with this note, I think I took a lot of time. Thank you very much for this time. With this note, I'll give it up to you all back.
Thank you so much, Nitisha. It's really good to know about that, how Salesforce promote equality. I know that I have been associated with Salesforce for so many events, and I can assure that I never feel that there is any biasness or anything. Gender equality, I guess, is on top of everything with Salesforce do, whether for employees or for community members who are helping them out. So I totally agree. And I know I have been part of this journey to Salesforce, how people used to referring you as mother of this, and that's a big title. Congratulations for that.
Thank you very much, Neetu. Thank you very much, and thank you very much for being a part of Journey to Salesforce since the beginning. Thanks.
Yeah. Okay. Now I would like to introduce our second guest of the day, Sonika Tomar. Sonika, over to you for your introduction. I know that you recently become a child of a baby girl. So let's share your experience, how Salesforce helped you out to grow, and what challenges you faced, how you overcome them. Over to you.
Thank you, Neetu. Thank you so much. Thank you for having me. Let me give a quick introduction about me. So, Sonika Tobar, and I am working as a senior Salesforce consultant. And I guess it's been around 8 to 9 years I'm working with Salesforce only. Before that, I was working with different technology, but just because of the knowledge of Salesforce and understanding what and how Salesforce is growing, so I moved into Salesforce and also leading a Gurgaon WIT user group. And as Neetu told that I recently became a mother of a baby girl. She's 7 months old now. And recently I rejoined the office, but this is really tough to manage the child and rejoin the office. It's really tough. And also due to the pandemic, I cannot have the help outside like babysitter because of some precautions I need to take care. So that is a really tough time for me. This is, but I'm really thankful for my team, for my manager who are helping me and who are supporting me in this tough time. They don't pressurize me to work in the work time only. They give some enough time so that I can manage my work, my personal life, my baby, and office work as well. So I manage as whenever I get time. I just attend the meetings when they are scheduled. But my other work, I do that whenever I get the time, even in night, even in early morning, whatever. So I mean, it's really tough. But yes, as everyone do the same, because I'm not the only one who is working as a working mother. There are a lot of there, and Nitisha is also the example for that. So it's tough, but if you have to manage, then you have to manage. There are a lot of challenges you face when you become when you get married, when you're part of new family and also become a mother. So there are challenges everywhere in your every phases when you enter in that. But yes. Salesforce is being very I'm really thankful that I am working with Salesforce because for like the work culture they provide and also the facility they are giving to have work from home, because many of the companies who are working with Salesforce, they have the facility to work from home. So that is the biggest advantage we are having. And also there is no constraint and the limitation due to the timing that you have to be working with only these hours. You can manage and you can work whenever you are okay, whenever you are comfortable. So there are certain ways they are providing that the thing. Coming from my background, I'm not coming from a technical background. I have been working as an artist. In 2011, I started my career, and in that, because I did some animation degree, so due to that, I worked as an animation artist. But just because the area limitation, because I was working there in Chandigarh at that time, and the job opportunity that field were having is in either Pune, Hyderabad, or Mumbai. But I wanted to back to Delhi because I'm native from this place. So I wanted to back here, but just because of I didn't get the opportunity to come back here, so I thought that I should change my field so that I can get the chance to go back to my native place. So I took 3 months training for graphic design, and then I tried to giving some interviews from coming from Chandigarh to Delhi. So that was really tough time for me, because for 1 year I was giving only interviews from coming Chandigarh to Delhi, Delhi to Chandigarh. That was my 1 year was there. But luckily I got a chance to for a company as a graphic designer. But that was a really small company. So for there, I guess the work was not good. The quality of work was not good. But just because I have a chance, so I joined that company, and I didn't stop myself to giving the interviews. I was giving the interviews, and again I got another chance to have a another company as a graphic designer again. But that was they were having like a good quality of work as a graphic designer. So that company was say SF Cloud, and in that they were having another division was for Salesforce. So after completing 1 year as a graphic designer, I got to know about the Salesforce. So I got curious that what Salesforce does and how it works. So my friend told me that this is the platform you can learn from online things from Trailhead, and there are a lot of videos out there. You can get out the help from there, and we can also help you if you are interested. So I got interested in that and started learning the Salesforce from over there. So that's how it took around 6 months of training and self-study and also working with as a graphic designer. So that was also again the challenging because I had to move from one career to another career. So it was totally drastic change for me. And also you need to learn some coding and some extra things because graphic design is totally different. You need to be good in designing and all. But yes, they took an interview after 7 or 8 months. Then I cracked the interview as a fresher. So after working in 2 3 years as a graphic designer, I again started working as a fresher in a Salesforce. Then from then only I started working in Salesforce, and I am 7 to 8 years also completed, and I'm working with this technology only. And I'm really happy that I took that decision that time, because that was really important for me and for everyone also to challenge yourself and to get a chance that if you want to do or if you want to learn something, that you have to be extra. You have to do some extra efforts because nothing comes with a easy work. So that was my challenging phase, the biggest one, I would say, because I was on a good salary, and again I have to start as a fresher. So as a fresher, how much you get. But just because the technology I have to switch. That's why I took the chance, and I took a. That was really challenging for me. But yes, I'm happy with my decision that I took, and since then I'm working with that and a lot of events. And also, I want to introduce as a Salesforce Women Tech Gurgaon that also leading. So in that, working with Salesforce and actively part in the community. So a lot of event we and other also organized, and in that we got to know each other. Neetu and other people are also there. So in that we know each other how Salesforce is working, and Salesforce is also motivating, helping us to so that we can also motivate the other people, other women who want to work in Salesforce and who are already working in Salesforce. So they can understand the value, how they can enhance the technology challenges and also the skills they have, because Salesforce is also providing like free of cost learning platform, where another technology, I guess they don't do that. So that is also the biggest thing they are providing, that without paying anything, you can learn, and you can skill up your skills. So that is also the good thing from there. And I'm really happy to be part of this Salesforce ecosystem. And I would say that I've been lucky that I decided. And also for other people also, I would say if they want to join, if they want to start their career in Salesforce, don't be hesitant. Just confident yourself and then start working, start learning the Salesforce. It's a really good thing. And that's it. I guess I have told enough. So I'm really thankful for that. Thank you, Neetu.
Kudos to you, Sonika. You have challenged yourself and come out so gloriously. You said it true. Salesforce is a very good platform to learn and grow. We are loving all your experiences that you're putting out in the chat. We would love to hear from you more. Please put it out in the chat. Meanwhile, we do have certain questions for you and Natisha. What is that one thing you think that women are facing in this tech industry, and how should they overcome it? The one challenge or one difficulty that they are usually facing in this tech industry, and how should they overcome it? Anyone can take it, Natisha or you.
Um, okay, tough question. Because see, Salesforce actively tries to, I mean, not tries, actively is a part of being equal to everybody, right? So I hardly face any situations like this because, say, for example, there's a meeting, and now that everybody is on, my kids are doing their school from home. So what happens is I have to adjust my personal life to my professional life. Otherwise, as a mother, I cannot give my best to my kids. And obviously, for me, the most priority, the number one priority is my kids, right? So Salesforce actually understands that. And it is not that I have to fight that situation. They help us. through it. So all my team, my entire team, say for example, I have a meeting and everybody else is available except me, they're okay to postpone it. They're okay to move it to another date, even if it is important, because they understand me being a mother and me being able to take care of my family is more important than me being in that meeting for me. So because Salesforce cares about me, they take all of this into consideration, which is why it is really tough for me to answer this question. However, I think there is a lot of adjustment required from my teammates. Say, for example, somebody is not convenient at a time. It is not convenient for them at a time, but they will have to postpone it for me. It is a lot of adjustment from their end as well, but they're willing to take it for me. So the biggest challenge would be trying to get your personal life and work life balance in tech industry is really difficult, because for me, if I'm working with my team, is different from me working with a customer, right? Customer is at most important and the most priority. So if you have to adjust the time with the customer also has to be willing to change their timings. So that is a challenge with the current situation, with the COVID situation, with everybody in the house, managing your household things and managing your work is difficult at times. But because I work for an organization like Salesforce, it is easier for me. I hope you all mothers too, you may be in this dilemma wherein hey, should I be feeding my kid, or should I be sitting in a meeting, or should I be doing both? This may be, sometimes this may be a situation. And as Sonika mentioned, I can imagine with a 7-year-old daughter, if the daughter's hungry, or daughter's crying and she has a meeting, what does she do? It's like you're put in a spot. That's one of my challenges.
Right. That is true. How about you, Sonika? What do you feel?
Yeah, since I rejoined the office, so it's been really difficult for me. But as Salesforce helped to their employee, same way my company is helping me out with this difficult situation. My manager and my team is being really supportive at this time, just because they know that due to pandemic, I cannot have the house help and I have to manage the things. Me and my husband, we both are managing our baby and our work equally. So no, they understand that oh yes, she has to manage each and everything that they own. So they are managing, and they are if the meeting of timing is a bit out of time, so they understand and they somehow reschedule that, and might be if I'm not available to join the meeting, so if not important, as Nitisha said that yes, so they manage that as well, because initially I need that support from there, because otherwise I might not be able to handle the thing, because it's really tough, and being a new mom is too tough, because 24 hours you are active. You don't sleep at night, you don't sleep in day. 24 hours is a duty you are doing. So it's really tough for me this time. And yes, they are helping me out. So it's really thankful. Also, I'm thankful with my family as well, because in this time, your family need to be very supportive, because single-handedly you cannot manage all the things. So my husband is being very supportive at this time, and he's helping me with my to manage the baby, take care of her, and also helping me out with the household stuff that we need to do. So we are equally managing the thing. So I'm thankful with husband and with the with the company as a team. So I hope for everyone, they understand the value, and they understand that this pandemic has been a tough time for everyone. So every company, every manager, every team member should understand that yes, we have to help each other this in this current situation. Then only we can survive. Otherwise, this will be difficult for everyone. It's not only for me. This time is going to be a change for everyone. So that's really important.
Definitely, and actually, kudos to you, Sonika, for coming back to work just after 7 months. Because see, once you have a baby, for all the all the ladies out there who are not yet mothers, right? So if a baby comes, your time and your schedule is your baby's schedule. You
Yeah.
don't have your own schedule.
No,
So you
not at all.
the baby sleeps, you have to wake up when the baby wakes up. It is difficult. And
As
especially
I told you that you are working 24 hours. You don't have a specific time that yes, this is your own time. No, you don't have your own time. It's
Yeah.
totally your work, your baby. That's it. You don't have your own life left.
with that, working on top of it adds a challenge. And to kudos to all the working mothers out there. It is not easy, and kudos to all the ladies out there too, because it is not easy as a woman to work in tech. It needs a little extra effort to be out there working, because I'm this generation lady, but my parents still get scared if I'm not home by 10 o'clock in the night. And, my husband gets scared if I'm not home by 10 o'clock. These are practical, problems that we all face even today, even when we think the world is so safe for us. So kudos to everybody out there.
Thank you.
Thank you, Sonika and Nitisha. And I agree with both of you that being a mother and then working into this technology or in any other technology is a little bit hectic comparatively to others. But I feel that hearing both of your story, a big shout out to all the co-workers of us who is supporting us. I guess without their support, it would be difficult for us to success. So a big shout out to all of them. Okay. Next, I would like to ask Nitisha, what advice would you like to give our audience, being a woman in tech, that how you can come into this environment and how you can make yourself grow? One advice if you have to give to all our attendees.
So, thanks, Neetu, for the question. I would say, see, for me, realizing that, see, we as women take everything easily. Any challenge that you are posed with, we take it easily, thinking we can handle it. And that comes to us naturally. So embrace that. Be confident no matter what other people think, or no matter how many judgments you're getting, no matter how many stares you're getting. It is you, end of the day, and it is you making a career in technology. So be brave, be bold. And as I said, women need a little push. And no matter how much how many helping hands you have, it is you who needs to take that initiative and push yourself. So as long as you're pushing yourself through, as long as you're reaching new horizons, I think you will do wonders. So don't let anybody else judge you. Don't let anything be, in fact, anything be a barrier to yourself. Just push yourself as much as you can to move forward in any career you are in, not just technology. Anywhere you are in, just push yourself to achieve what you want. And as a woman, we are given that strength naturally. Embrace that strength and be there. Be bold. Don't be shy. Be bold. Ask questions. Question people if you need to do. Question people. But end of the day, do what you want to do.
Thank you. Sonika, this one for you. When did you consider yourself as a successful?
Oh, I guess
I put you in a tough spot, but I know you would be able to answer hearing all your challenges that you have faced so far.
So when I migrated into Salesforce, in the same company, so because I joined there because I cracked the interview as a fresher. But after that, when I had to switch the company, after that company, that was a bit difficult and challenging because I was very comfortable with that environment, with that work only, and also I didn't have much experience because only I guess 1.5 year I worked over there, and then I thought I should give a try to work in another company to to understand that to understand myself, that how much I know about the Salesforce and how much skills are I do have. So that was very bit tough, but thankfully I tried and I gave multiple interviews and I cracked one or two of them, and then I got the job. So that time I got a little bit confident that yes, I can do and I'm doing good and I can do better than this. So since then I'm trying to push myself hard that yes, I can do better. Each and every time I try to brush up my skills, that yes, if you have to survive, you have to brush up your skills. And but yes, don't be judgmental by others that yes, no, being a girl you cannot do the code, being a girl you are not that much eligible to have the certain area of knowledge. So don't judge by any other people, just trust yourself and try to do what you want to do and push yourself hard. So that's the thing. So I'm doing the same way, and I hope everyone should understand the value of themselves and just trust yourself that yes, you can do it.
Yeah, definitely. That's the title of our event today. We can do it. Together,
Yes.
definitely we can do it. Okay. Just one thing that we are opening QA soon. So attendees, feel free to post any questions if you have. And I see there is one questions already in the chat window. We will answer that once we start the QA. So feel free to post your questions. And stay tuned for the big announcement that is going to be in couple of minutes.
Yeah. So, Natasha, this question is for you. You have already put this out, but I would definitely want you to ask it again. Why do you think women should enter this industry, like Salesforce industry?
I would say women should enter this industry because it is easier. Because I see I'm an MBA graduate. I'm into management. I can work in any industry, not just tech industry, right? And in any company in the tech industry, not just Salesforce, right? To be so specific. The reason why I picked Salesforce and the reason why I'm very happy with Salesforce is because, as I said, Salesforce actively strives for equality. And with that, we get a lot of perks. Perks meaning, remember, I was saying you need that helping hand. Salesforce is that big brother to me. I get that helping hand from Salesforce. They see my work timings. I work only until 12 in the afternoon and work in the night again. And the reason I was able to do that is because the company itself is flexible when it comes to my needs. So, which is why I would see it is way too easy working in a company like this compared to any other company which does not actively advocate equality. So, for me, work in Salesforce because it's a global, no, I mean Salesforce ecosystem because it's a very popular, innovative company which which cannot fade out very easily because it's already thinking in the future. So you're always current. You're always you will always be employed because it's always ahead of others, right? Because we are leaders in the market. And the second is because Salesforce trickles this value down to the entire ecosystem. Because Salesforce actively advocates for equality, all the people who are using Salesforce are called trailblazers. They also blaze this trail wherein they actively advocate for equality as well. This value is given to the entire ecosystem, and entire ecosystem actively participates in this value, which makes our lives easier, which makes us remember and realize that being a woman is nothing less. Being a woman and working in this tech industry is okay. It is as okay as a man or anyone else working in the tech industry. So I would say I would prefer to work in Salesforce and I would prefer to work in tech because they understand me from deep down.
Thanks for putting this out. We all are trailblazers and we are here for each other. That is quite true. We have a related question for you. What are the challenges that a beginner can face in Salesforce?
And Sonika, I would like you to answer because you have switched. Niticha, I have other couple of questions for you. But since Sonika switched from one career to or one technology to another, so it would be good from hearing from her only that what are the biggest challenges you have faced while joining Salesforce as a beginner?
The biggest challenge you face, first, you don't trust yourself that yes, you can do this, because there are a lot of thoughts comes while you think about changing the technology, because you are comfortable whatever you are doing in your previous job or your previous technology, you are comfortable with that. But switching to another technology is really difficult, because you don't know how much you will be able to understand that technology, how much you will be a fit for that technology. So that's somehow it's difficult, and you need a lot of effort, you need a lot of courage of yourself to switching the technology. But it all up to you. If you have make up your mind that you want to switch, you have to change your career in the another way where you want to. Then only if you trust yourself and just have put some extra effort and some courage, then only you will able you can enter in that specific where you want to be. So but it just trust yourself and be extra effortful, and just do whatever you want to do, you will be able to, because there's nothing impossible. Simple as this, because nothing is impossible, only is just extra effort, extra courage, and just trust yourself, and you are good to go wherever you want, whatever you want to achieve. So it's just a simple thing what I understand and what I did, and I would advise for everyone, if you want, you can do it. Just trust yourself.
Okay, thank you. Nitsha, here you go. That I have one question that people keep asking that we need a $200 vouchers. Can you make them understand what are the challenges behind it and how they can get it?
Great question. See, I've seen other questioners, I've seen other people asking for generative Salesforce PD1 voucher as well. Okay. To give you a bit of a context, everybody, PD1 voucher is the very platform developer one certification is the very first developer certification anybody could do in Salesforce, right? In order to get that certification for free from Salesforce, there is a campaign called Journey to Salesforce. So if you enroll in Journey to Salesforce and complete 32 badges that are in the journey, you will be eligible to get a PD1, that is a Platform Developer 1 certification voucher from us if you're in the first 100 who completes in a month, right? And but before this, say for example, you are a student, you're not eligible for this program. People who have 1 year experience and more in another industry or another technology, even if you're an admin who wants to become a developer, it's fine. But this journey is for non-Salesforce IT professionals or any professionals, in fact, right? But you need to have at least 1 year experience for, it can be any amount of experience, but you need to have at least 1 year and you're not a student and you complete this journey and you are the first 100 to complete this journey in a month, only then you will be able to receive this Platform Developer 1 certification voucher for free, which is $200 worth. And there's another program in Journey to Salesforce called a Referral Program. This Referral Program allows you to refer someone to Journey to Salesforce, and if they complete the journey, you will be given a certification voucher. This is an open certification. You can work on any certification, in fact, not just Platform Developer 1, but you should be able to refer someone to Journey to Salesforce, make them successful to get a certification voucher. I hope I'm clear. So there are two ways to get it. If you want Platform Developer 1 certification, complete your Journey to Salesforce. If you want to refer someone and make them successful in the Salesforce ecosystem, you will be able to sit for any exam. That's an open exam. and we will give you that certification if you refer someone and make them successful. That is called a referral program of Journey to Salesforce. So you can make use of any of these and get those free certification vouchers. And if you do have any questions, go to Trailhead Help and click on Journey to Salesforce and ask your questions there. Otherwise, we also have a Telegram group. You can join the Telegram group and ask us any question you want.
Thank you, Natasha, for putting this out. Journey to Salesforce is
Kathy.
Sure.
If you want to reach out to us, we are on Twitter, we are on LinkedIn. You can reach out to us in LinkedIn and Twitter as well.
Right. Journey to Salesforce is indeed a wonderful program, open for APAC region, if I'm not wrong, currently, right? So it's
Open for India, and there's another program for APAC. If you have any relatives in APAC, let me know, because we have another program for APAC region. And this program is specific to Indian or Indian citizens. So make use of it if you're an Indian.
definitely make use of it. Sonika, we have a question for you. There are many questions related to changing a domain, having a 1-year gap due to family problems, and then starting in Salesforce domain. So, how to get more of fresh interview of freshers starting new domain as a Salesforce BA or consultant?
Okay, so for that, first you need to learn about the Salesforce, the basics, because also when you crack any interview, they ask you some basic questions related to the coding, and which is not about the Apex only. It's about the basic of C plus HTML, or the basic only, because the basic is it's all, I mean, in any technology, whether you are working in Java, whether you are working in .NET or any other, the basic is same for everyone. It just after that you change, you enter in a specific technology and you enter in a specific language. Then how the concept, the loops and all the things changes. But basic, they ask you as a fresher. They won't ask you about the Apex and some knowledge about the Salesforce. That how much you understand about the Salesforce, the basic of their admin side and the basic of the concept how Salesforce work. So they will ask you only that. They will not ask you to write a code to create a user or to create a workflow, whatever it is. They will not ask you these type of questions. They will ask you only the basic question. So you need to clear out your concept for basic of basic level of coding. And also that's the basic level of Salesforce understanding, that how much you understand about the Salesforce, what Salesforce exactly does, and how Salesforce can help their customers, that they should grab the Salesforce, and how much you are be a good asset to the company, how you can be a asset to the company, that you have to you have to prove themselves that yes, you are a good fit to the company, and you are good, you can grab the technology, you are willing to learn, you are willing to scale up your to brush up your skills. So you need to be confident for that, and just make them trust that yes, you can do this. So they will definitely give a chance to you. And don't rush for the certification, because I've seen the people who rush for the certification, that they have multiple certifications in their bucket, but they don't have the basic knowledge, basic concept how Salesforce work. They don't understand that thing. So for fresher, I have seen that there a lot of queries I received through the LinkedIn, that ma'am, I have 4 to 5 certifications, but I do not have much knowledge, and I'm working as a fresher, or I want to switch into Salesforce. But yes, I have done some badges, some certification. That will not help you. Let me be very, very clear. That will not help you to have the certification, to have the badges. That will help you to brush up your skills, not to giving you a job. For that, you have to understand, and you have to learn the Salesforce. But I'll only advise you, try to focus on learning, not to focus on having the certification. So that is the main thing I would definitely suggest you guys who want to enter into Salesforce. Just try to learn, and just don't rush for the certification.
Okay, thank you so much. Then Shivangi, I saw your long message. Thank you so much for putting it in here. And I would like to answer that when I'll say that when I was a fresher or when I started my career, along with all my batchmates or classmates, I was getting a very less salary. Believe me, I was getting a very less salary, and somehow I was like, it's okay, let's accept this job. Maybe slowly and steadily, I will make it up. And my batchmates were not happy. They have not accepted that offer only because of salary, and they leave that offer. Today, if I compare me with my colleague or with my batchmates, I am far better than. So I'll say that I agree that you have 10 years of experience, you might be at a good salary range, and now when you are starting as a beginner, let's accept this job. I have seen people working with me that they started at a less salary, but because of their experience, they were the company itself make it up for them. So you have to give it a start, just start it, and definitely it will work out if you put your 100% into the job. And
Right. Very, very nicely said, Neetu. I have a very interesting question in the chat. Uh, what is the extra edge that women need to have to succeed in this industry? And I would highly, highly say that you don't have to need, like, you don't need to have anything. Just be yourself, give your 100%. You will shine out there. Just because you're a woman, you don't need to have a particular amount of skill to be equal as men or equal as anyone in this industry. Just be yourself, give your 100%, do your best. Yeah, I think, and you will succeed in this industry, right, women? Like, right, ladies out there?
agree.
Yeah.
Being a woman, you already have an extra edge. You don't need anything like
Yes,
that.
exactly. And I would add to this a little bit. Have an open mind to the world. Question everything. Why take any answer, right? If you have your own questions. So I think, as Neetu said, we have an edge already being a woman. Second is have a open mind and ask questions. You don't have to take anything from anybody. You can be yourself, and have that extra spice in you by asking questions. I've seen, like, in India versus America, women tend to keep to themselves, not asking questions. They're a little shy, right? It's not just about the women, it's in general too. So why just keep to yourself? Have an open mindset, ask questions, be bold, and be yourself. Whatever you are inside, just be that. And that itself is the beauty of a woman.
True, Nitisha. So I saw some questions like, what is the actual duration to land a job? I'll say that's totally up to you. How much efforts you are going to put into learning the Salesforce, that as soon as you'll get that. Some people get it in a span of 30 days. Some people spend 6 months. So totally up to you. And Medha, thank you for joining us from California. I'll say that please reach out to your nearby groups. There must be some developers groups or women tech groups. Reach out to them and they'll definitely let you know about any certification program or any kind of program they are running in their region. Okay, with that, we won't be able to take more questions. Thank you so much, and really sorry for whoever's questions we were not able to answer. But here comes the big thing that we were planning to announce. So, Khyati, over to you for that.
Thank you, Neetu. Thank you, Natasha and Sonika, for being the wonderful woman you are and sharing your journeys and such amazing tips for everyone out there to join this industry. We are very happy that you came to the session and share your journeys. So, everyone, are you excited for the big reveal? I hope you are all excited.
I
Let's
am, and I feel people are a little curious to know what we are planning to do.
Okay, so let me share my screen.
Really curious, waiting.
So here is it. We have planned this amazing dreaming, Women in Tech Dreaming, that will be out soon, and all the updates will be there out soon. Neetu, over to you.
Yeah, so a big announcement that we are planning Women in Tech Dreaming, but just want to clarify that only the organizers will be women and anybody can take part in it, irrespective of anything. Whether you are a student, whether you are a developer, or coming from any region, it is open and it is throughout the world. Anyone from anywhere can take part. We will be sharing the details that when and what else we are planning. But yes, here's this thing for us. This is first a kind of event that all the women are coming together to plan a dream.
We would be really happy if you guys share out this word out. I will be sharing the Twitter channel as well. All the details will be updated there very soon. We have planned this dreaming session for which will be for everyone for any path. We have exciting news coming up regarding this dreaming, which will be updating really soon.
Yeah, okay. With that note, again, thank you so much, Nitisha and Sonika, for having. We are glad to have you with us. Thank you so much for your time.
Thank you for having us. It's really good.
Invite.
It's really a wonderful time we had.
Thanks a lot, Neetu and Khyati, and thanks a lot, Sonika. It was amazing to be here today. Saturday is totally worth it. I mean, my Saturday's time is totally worth it being here. To all the women out there, please don't give up. Just be yourself, push yourself, be open to the thought that learning is. I run Journey to Salesforce. I've seen so many people who just come with a mindset for change. Just be open to change, learn new things, and you will go somewhere. You will succeed wherever you are. And I like the question that Neetu asked, what is the success that you got in life? Every minute of your life is success if you are thinking to learn and moving on. So just move on. Don't take the judgments. As a woman, you have power. Just keep on going. Don't give up.
Thank you so much. Thank you, everyone.
Thank you, Natasha, for the wise words. Thank you. We have put out the Twitter channel. You can follow up there for the word dreaming that we are going to plan. Thank you all.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye. Have a great Saturday. Bye bye.
Yeah.